Being a Christian isn't praying a prayer to go to heaven, it's surrendering your life to a king. My heartbeat is disciple making. I've been here about 2.5 years as pastor, and we've seen an incredible bump in growth over that time. I think it's over 400 new members within 2.5 years.
(1897) is when the church began. Here in Weatherford, the railroad track separates us. The people on the north side of town wanted a Baptist church to worship in. For 128 years, this church has been part of this community, ministered in this community. This is our era to continue that ministry.
Weatherford's growing up. Parker County is blowing up with people moving in. We see the Metroplex continue to expand. We're seeing an influx of people from all over the nation. That's being translated into the life of the church.
I've never really been part of a big church. I actually went to Pastor Jim himself and asked him if he would baptize me. It was almost like a weight being lifted off my shoulders.
I've just really noticed a shift and a strength in our marriage. His leadership in our family has been stronger.
It's been a great experience. I feel like we've grown exponentially, and it hasn't stopped.
In 2018, that morning, Zach had gone to work. I had my 2 young children. My dad came rushing to our house. There was just no warning. Within 5 minutes of my dad showing up, there was fire across the street. We left with our clothes on our back. We got down to him at work and were able to leave town. Within about 30 minutes of us leaving, our house was gone. My dad told me, God brought me to you guys. And I saw that sign and I still didn't believe. Essentially, we were homeless for a few months. We lived in a trailer. I've always wanted to be a Texan, so Texas felt like a really good place for us to go. I felt I just need to get myself and my kids to a church. We visited Northside. The first time I went, I was hooked.
It was a couple years you guys went without me in true knucklehead fashion. It took me a while. Spent a year at the church as a non-believer. I went to a men's conference. It was so powerful. I got up out of my chair and got on my knees. This time it felt different.
Unfortunately, the fire wasn't our first tragedy. We actually lost a daughter in 2017. I was 32 weeks pregnant. I was broken. Zach was broken. When I look back, all that I can see is Jesus. I was gifted this beautiful dream of my daughter in my aunt's arms who had passed away with a man who I know is Jesus, standing over her with his hand on her shoulder. James 1:2, my favorite verse, says, "Count it all joy." Even though I couldn't see it then, I just see the goodness and the joy in what God brought to our lives.
We acquired this building in 2022. We saw a great opportunity to have a home base for our college ministry adjacent to the college campus. It's a ginormous footprint, but all it has is a roof over the top. And so this cold wind comes right around the side. If it's raining, the water goes all the way into the middle of it. We really do need to provide opportunity for our college students to be able to gather inside. But on those really pretty days, we do want to be able to raise the windows and allow them to have an indoor-outdoor space. We're already reaching more than 100 college students every week. The college has been on an upward trajectory. They're building, they're expanding.
Hey guys, it's Colby. One of my favorite parts about Mission Trip is share the gospel and do a godly work.
The fact that we can have such a vibrant ministry here with no walls, I just think with the enclosure, it truly will bring so many new people to the gospel.
Spring Creek Baptist Church was going through a time of turmoil. Their pastor had just left. We had agreed to help provide some supply preaching for them. A proposal was given. What would it look like for you to become a campus of Northside? Well, the original response was, that's never going to happen. That's not who we are. We'll lose our history.
God brought that congregation and our congregation into agreement that this was what He wanted from us.
The next time we sat down with their leadership, one of their deacons literally looked at us and said, on a Tuesday morning, God revealed that this is the future of this church. We sent a launch team down. We're still staffing that campus and bringing everything toward a hard launch.
This campaign will allow us to take care of some important staffing needs. It'll provide for a campus pastor, kids, students, and worship leading, as well as some needed repairs and renovations.
Through the God's Abundance campaign, we are trying to address many of these different needs. Extended parking here at the North Main campus. We also see some office renovation.
The project will create some group rooms, some conference rooms. We're going to build into the second floor. Our buses are really dated. All of them need to be replaced. That will increase the safety of our people. A dealership-style shade will protect them from hail and the sun. That will help our buses to stay nice longer.
The Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Worthy of every breath you ever breathe, we live for you. Oh, we live for you.
We've seen what God has done through the history of Northside. And now it's our turn to step up to the plate and continue to be a church for every generation.
If you're new to Northside, there was enough room for you because other people had provided and made that happen. The last thing that someone will do when it comes to following Jesus is be responsible with their money. It's the rich young ruler. I'll give you everything, but I'm going to keep my security in my money. Give as God leads you to give and be a part of this kingdom act.
This may be the first time as a congregation we're appealing to you to support ministries that are not on this location, to provide a proper ministry space on the Weatherford College campus, to renovate and restore and elevate the ministry presence of a campus that's 8 miles south of here.
We're asking you to join us through your prayers, through your giving, through your passion to help make disciples for Jesus. I truly believe that God is going to do an amazing work in and through us as we continue to reach every generation for Christ.
We certainly hope that you will join us to experience God's abundance together.
Join us as we join God in reaching Parker County and the world for Jesus Christ.